Hello all. Welcome to my YouTube channel and thank you for joining us for another One Piece video. Welcome back into One Piece chapter 1088 full spoilers. Today we are gonna be going through the summary of the upcoming chapter 1088 and just talk a little bit about it, and yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing we get is the title of the chapter. Chapter 1088, The Last Lesson, and we saw the One Piece live action series color spread. And we can see the Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, Usopp, and Nami in a fighting pose on the first page. We can also see the faces of Shanks, Buggy, Kuro, Kobe, Garp, Krieg, Arlong, and Mihawk on the background in the first page. The chapter starts with a flashback in the old Marineford. Garp is teaching a class for new Marines. Kobe is in the class too. It's his first lesson. He has the same appearance as in East Blue Arc. Garp asks a question to all new Marines. If one baby and one old man gets stranded on an island, and you have a boat that can hold only 2 people, who would you save? Kobe says, I would get down from the boat myself, so both of them can live. Garp throws a chalk at Kobe. The old man doesn't have much time left anyway. So you just let him die. Why did you all become Marines? Isn't it to protect the people's future, then? You and the baby have more future than the old man. Only you and the baby must live on. After the lesson, Garp is scolded by a Marine instructor. He asks Garp to never teach such things again, since all people's lives are equal. Garp disagrees. Garp says the future of young people is limitless. Then we cut to another flashback at Amazon Lily. After Boa Hancock's incident some days ago, Blackbird agrees to leave Amazon Lily. However, he's taking 800 Marines and a battleship with him. Vice Admiral Yamakaji only stands and watches since Marine HQ didn't give permission to fight with Iangu. However, Kobe steps up and offers Blackbird to take him as prisoner instead of his men. Vice Admiral Yamakaji allows him to do it since Kobe is a sword member. Back to present. Everyone on Garp's battleship is panicking. They shoot at the giant hand but cannot stop it. Kobe says if that hand comes down, hundreds of lives will be lost. What should we do? Vice Admiral Garp. Garp says if it's the 3 of you, then they can be saved. Then Garp gives orders to each one of them. Garp will create an opening for them. Kobe must destroy the giant hand. Gruss must protect the battleship from debris. Helmeppo must cover Kobe and Gruss. Kobe is shocked. Kobe says, I can't destroy something that big. Garp cuts him off. Garp say to Kobe in battle, decisions must be made in a sudden. Then all 3 of them immediately move on Garp's orders. Pirates are laughing, thinking Kobe. Helmeppo and Gruss can't do anything without Garp. Gruss asks Kobe why Garp entrusted him with destroying the giant hand. He wonders if Kobe has a bomb or something like that to destroy it. Kobe replies he hasn't any weapon, but he will try to do something. Pirates shoot at them. Helmeppo blocks a bullet with his sword and caught up in an explosion. Garp stands up and faces Kyuzen. He punches Kyuzen to the ground, moving so fast that Kyuzen is surprised. Then Garp jumps on roofs toward the skull and attacks it. Garp used new attack called Galaxy Divide. Pizarro is injured by this and yells out. Garp uses a massive attack that splits the skull in 2, making Pizarro's real body heavily injured with blood is coming out of his head. Gruss and Kobe follow Garp. Gruss says, what will you do? Kobe says, I won't let it falls down. Kobe then jumps into the air facing Pizarro's giant hand. Pizarro is in pain, but he can still moves. So he swings his hand down to crush Garp's battleship in revenge. Then another flashback starts. Back to the time when Kobe and Helmeppo first joined the Marines. We see Garp and Helmeppo talking in the training field that we saw on the cover story. Garp noticed that Kobe manages to improve very fast, but he has an abnormal amount of injuries on his hands and shoulders. Helmeppo says Kobe doesn't want him to tell anyone. But the fact is that Kobe knows he has less fighting skills than a normal person. So, to make up for it, he needs to train between 100 to 200 times harder than other people. Helmeppo says to that. Kobe has been training in secret every night by punching Garp's battleship bag. Cut to present. Garp is smiling while he remembers that training. All pirates are laughing at Kobe, saying there's no way he can stop the giant hand. Pirates say to the hero title must have gotten into his head. Kobe is about to attack the giant hand. Kobe said, "If I can't do this, everyone will die because of me." Kobe unleashed the honesty impact. Pizarro yells once again. Kobe punches and destroys the entire giant arm. In an epic double spread, we can see black lightning from the impact. We see that Pizarro is screaming in pain as his real arm breaking.
Garp is laughing in tears while both Helmeppo and Gruss are shocked. Gruss uses a technique called clay web to create a giant clay net to stop the falling stones and save Garp's battleship. Kobe, Helmeppo, and Gruss end up safely on the battleship.
Garp calls everyone on the battleship with a den den mushi. Garp says, "All of you, full speed ahead and sail away from Hachinosu right now. I will find a way to survive on my own. Our mission is already completed, and your safety is the most important thing." Kobe cries and tells the ship to head back. But Gruss stops him. He's in tears too. Garp continues. Garp says, "All of you are the future of the Marines." In the last double spread, Garp is lying on the ground with an ice blade stabbed on his chest. He's surrounded by all Blackbird pirates and Kuzan. Garp is still laughing as ice is spreading from his wound. We see Kuzan's face, but his eyes are hidden, making his expression unknown. Narrator says in the next day's newspaper, "The news that are reported to the world are that the young hero Kobe returned safely, and then the legendary hero Garp disappeared at Hachinosu, the pirate island. Lastly, Thaddeyanko Strawhat Luffy is taking Egghead Island, Ash's stronghold." In the final panel of the chapter, we see that Marines ships are arriving at Egghead Island. The end of chapter. At the end of the chapter, Marines arrive at Egghead Island, which indicates that Egghead Island saga is about to resume. Luffy. I am so exciting for the next chapter, because Luffy arrived at end of the chapter to the pirate land. It's going to be interesting. I can't wait for the upcoming chapter.